Hello everyone, welcome back to Corner Sports. This is Sophia, your host with the most. On today's episode, we'll be discussing how to maintain a long distance relationship. I know this is a topic most people are waiting for, so let's explore all the do's and don'ts, what you have to do if you're here and your partner is outside the country, or you're outside the country and your partner is here. How do you ensure your relationship keeps moving smoothly? That's what we'll be talking about today. So don't go anywhere, keep it locked, guys. So yes, the art of maintaining long distance relationship, or how do you actually maintain long distance relationship. So welcome once again, and thank you for joining us today on the channel at Corner Sports. I'm Sophia, your host with the most. I'm your go-to host for all things love, dating and relationship. So before we actually start, I want to ask you to do something. I want you to close your eyes like I'm closing mine right now, and picture someone special in your life. Now imagine that person is living hundreds of thousands of miles away, like away from you, away from where you are, away from where you are, away from you. Like, just imagine it. You can't just pop over for a spontaneous coffee or a quick visit or a surprise visit or any of sort things. Or you can't just be waiting and say, or later in the evening, he's going to come over or she's going to come over and we're going to have dinner together. And you can't just desire quick hugs again, like or forehead kisses or pets, or handshakes, whatever works for you guys. You can't just desire that. Instead, now you have to rely on phone calls, video chat, and occasional handwritten letters, if there is any. Do people still write letter? I can never forget. Let me share this quick experience with you. Whilst I was still in primary school, all this primary school love, so I had this boy that was crushing on me bad. Primary school, guys, I'm not joking. This guy literally wrote a love letter, and funny, after reading it, perhaps I guess I was intrigued by the whole idea that, oh wow, a boy would actually sit down and craft me a letter, So after reading it, instead of throwing it away, I kept it inside my book. Guys, long no, bad mistake. Unfortunately for me, my mom, she normally goes through our books. My mom is actually a teacher, so she goes through our books, to see what we've been up to, the work, the school work, if there's any assignment, and anything of sort. What did she find? Only to see the letter. Oh my guys, I was beaten that day. I chopped beaten, let me small. Now, so this is what you go to school to do, blah 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 and all that. Like, it's not my fault. Somebody actually wrote it for me and all that. But nobody was on my side. My mom wouldn't have it, and her sister was around. My auntie, my mom's younger sister, God. That one too joined in. She was just firing the stuff. Like, yes, that family was still too small for all of this. And when my mom was beating me, she was not even on my side. When my mom was beating me, she actually joined in beating me. So I learned the hard way. So I think that kind of made me like, I'm not a letter fan, even though it's actually very romantic. Like, in a world with technology, you can literally just do anything and everything. Imagine you have somebody that actually took out their time and scribbled words in a very beautiful way for you, with you in mind, and then they give it to you. If I'm the one, I would frame that, cherish the masterpiece, have an artist paint the letter the way it is, paint the words and everything, frame it, and hang it in my room, because it will be a portrait. because it's actually really lovely. It's actually really lovely. So yes, back to what I was saying. Now, when you realize that you can't just stop over for meals or for dates or have the person hug you or forehead kisses, you have to rely on phone calls, video chats, and occasional handwritten letter. Now, this is the reality for many couples today, whether you like it or not. Long distance relationship is like the order of the day, I'm not saying it's all your couples that are into long distance relationship, but most, so long distance relationships are increasingly common. In fact, studies suggest that nearly 3 million couples in the US are in long distance relationship at any given time. Yes, at any given time. So, but don't fret. Today, I'm here to share with you not just the challenges, but also the incredible ways to make your long distance relationship not only a beautiful love story, but to actually make it survive and thrive. So whatever your goal is for entering that relationship, you need to just keep on dating each other for as long as you could date each other, or the goal is actually for you to end the marriage. Whatever and whichever your goal is, I'm going to be sharing with you practical tips that would actually work. So let's start by acknowledging the fact that long distance relationship, although it's very possible to have, and it's a beautiful thing when you get the hang of it, but it can be challenging. Can be challenging. The distance can feel overwhelming. Like I feel right now, I don't just want video calls, I don't just want voice calls. I actually want to hold you right now and say these things to you. Like I want you to be here. I know I'm seeing your face, video call, hearing you talk, we're laughing, but I actually want you to be here. All those kind of moments will definitely come, whether you like it or not. You will miss your partner's physical presence. You will. No matter how frequently you guys engage in video calls, no matter how frequently you guys have been able to conquer that communication challenge and bridge the gap, and you say you call often and video chat often, you will miss your partner's physical presence. The small everyday interaction is also another thing you miss, and the spontaneous moments that often define relationships. Moments where you just say something and he laughs. That moment when you just make a comment, or you remember something, even while at the office, you remember something, or somebody said something and you remember maybe you and your partner discussed about something like that, and the comment she made about it or emailed about it, and you just start laughing. So example, for example, I once spoke to a couple, Sarah and Mike. We were navigating a long distance relationship kind of thing. They met in college, After graduation, that's the man, her boyfriend Mike, he had to move across the country for a job. The first few months were very, very tough. They were like hell. So this is somebody you lived with all your life, even though they were not yet married. They were very good together to each other in college, and they successfully made it to graduation, still dating. After graduation, they rented an apartment together and moved in. The guy now got a job in another, country, he had to move across the country, for his job. The first few months, like I said, they were like hell. Sarah felt really lonely, and Michael struggles with feelings of disconnection. So you can't hide it, You obviously feel that, oh God, I wish this person is here now, kind of thing. they obviously start feeling that disconnection and all that. But they often found themselves, in misunderstanding, you know. And if you are a communication person, you know that it's not every kind of communication you can have over text. It's not every kind. Some you actually need to see the person physically and speak face to face, So this misunderstanding that we started having over text led into frustration, One time Sarah texted Mike asking if he wanted to join her for a virtual movie night, She was just trying to keep up things in the relationship, try to spice things up, things that they normally do together when they were together. But now, like, she found out that, if there's still a way you can still do it, making use of technology, why not? It's just to make herself feel that closeness and all that. So Sarah texted Mike asking if he wanted to join her for a virtual movie night. Mike, distracted and busy at work, thought she meant the following week, and then he didn't respond. So by the time he got the message back to her, the babe now, she was already upset, thinking he didn't care and thinking he's just being negligent, towards her. So it's easy to see how distance can lead to miscommunication through this experience. They learned the importance of clear communication, the both of them now. That was after they resolved the issue that almost, dissolved their marriage and all that. They learned the importance of clear communication, which became a foundation, for their relationship to move on. Another thing I want to discuss about how to maintain your long distance relationship is your communication. Communication is key. I always say communication is one of the bedrocks of a successful relationship. So how do you overcome these hurdles? The answer lies in communication. The best way to fight, for example, the best way to attack or fight not praying is actually for you to pray. Same with communication. The best strategy, to overcome not talking is actually lying in the talking. Just talk. Even if you don't have anything to say, just talk. Let people hear your voice. You may never know who will come across your content, who will come across things you're doing, who will come across the way you're doing things that will actually like it. So the answer lies in your communication still, the answer lies in your communication still, so just communicate. And I don't mean sending a quick text. Like how was your day going, or have you eaten, I'm home now. No, I'm talking about something creative, intentional ways to connect with your partner. Video calls are fantastic, but let's spice things up. Set regular virtual night dates with your partner. Like, okay, baby, next week Friday there's a movie on Netflix. I just bookmark it or something, or start it or something, and add it to my favorites. Whatever it is they do there, and I want us to see it by Friday. That excitement, is already in your partner's heart, So Sarah and Mike established a tradition of cooking together, which actually would bring them together. They would each pick a recipe, video call each other, and cook at the same time while chatting and joking around. It turned into a fun competition with them trying to see who can make the best pasta. So it's actually easy, to maintain. It's not as hard as they've made it seem. Just communicate. Make sure you're on the same page with your partner. Make sure you are always on the same page with your partner. There are several texting, video calls, voice messages, and handwritten letters, and there are apps that could actually do these things and help you with them. So if you feel, oh, you're not good at this thing, engage the internet, man. Engage the internet, my sister. Engage the internet. The internet has made things much more easier. You can use ChatGPT, you can use Meta, you can use ChatGPT, you can use Meta, you can use apps like Netflix Party, to actually have a virtual party, while you're there dancing. Your partner is there dancing too as well, and you can also have online board games, that keeps you connected. So you are coming to play, she's also coming to play, or she's playing from the house. So you see. So I don't know. Communication is key. Communication is key. So another thing here is building trust and intimacy. Trust as the foundation. Okay, then building trust and intimacy. Yes, trust as the foundation. Trust as the foundation. It's important to build trust, especially in long distance relationship. The partner is not with you, you're not with your partner. Maybe some of your family members are not even there, so it's like a one-man thing. You're the only one there. So if you decide to do anything, you might be wondering, who would know, who would catch me? Nobody knows me yet. But trust me, truth might delay, but can never be denied. One day be one day. Like they usually say, monkey go market, go come back. That day your cup don't full with that, So you want to build trust to avoid cases like this. Discuss the importance of the relationship and be transparent about it. Discuss the importance. So why are we even here? Why did I get married to you? What is in it for me and all that? Discuss all of that before actually getting into marriage. Discuss all of that, because you see, when you discuss things like this, it will help you be better. So when other things finally happen, when your relationship is going south, you know where to draw strength from. So discuss the importance of honesty and transparency. Discuss the importance of honesty and transparency. Also, set boundaries on discussion, except later. Set boundaries. Set boundaries. There are other ways to foster intimacy as well. Send a surprise card packages. Send a surprise card package. It must not be heaven and earth. Work with your budget. Add up a little snack, some cologne, a pad pack. Anything a lady would like and appreciate. So discuss the importance of honesty and transparency. I've said that, and set boundaries. Set boundaries. Also, another way is send surprise packages. With personal touches. What do I mean personal touch? Like something your partner loves. Maybe a favorite brand, maybe Louis Vuitton, and just save up and get that. And actually Louis Vuitton your ring, original one, or for some other persons it might be different things. You can be surprised. Don't be surprised, just make yourself receptive. Don't be surprised when they send you something, maybe through DHL. That's for those in outside country, or through whatever means they send it through, and they are coming to you and they're like, this is for Miss so and so, and you open up the gifts while they are still there, and you see that, it's a very beautiful ring, or something that you've been eyeing, something that you like, maybe a cologne for people that like perfume, So you can actually send something from anywhere you are. Things have been made easy. I have a friend that time that was in Kaduna, but her boyfriend is in Abuja. So it happened that it was her boyfriend's birthday. This is what the girl did. She contacted a vendor in Abuja that could do some cake for her. Then she took it to being trusted is essential. It's essential to maintaining your long distance relationship. Another thing also that you can do is plan for the future. Plan for the future, even while that person is not together with you. Plan for the future. Plan for the future, even while that person is not together with you. Plan for the future. Set goals together and make sure it's realistic goals. Set goals together. Then discuss the importance of having a timeline for visits, and future plans. Like, discuss all of these things. Then create a vision board together, even if it's not virtual now. Like, if even this one you have to draw it out, but just take your time and create. Even if this one you have to draw it out, but just take your time and create something awesome with your partner. Another thing you can do is stay positive and resilient. It's not easy. Trust me, I won't tell you that it's easy. It's not easy. It's not easy having to be with a partner that is somewhere else. Some days you feel like a baby. You could even start crying. Why? Because you're actually missing that person. It happens, okay? So another thing you want to do in keeping a long distance or maintaining a long distance relationship is mindsets. Maintain a positive and resilient mindset, because mindset actually matters. It's your mindset that will actually keep you too on days when you feel like, I'm no longer interested in this, So emphasize the importance of having a positive mindset. Emphasize it to your partner, emphasize it to yourself. You can be each other's partner on this one. Then focus on the benefits, like how will it benefit your long distance relationship with your significant other. How will it benefit you? How is the place? Just talk about it. Talk about anything you need to talk about. Talk about it. Also, you can encourage finding hobbies or activity to fill up the time for your spouse. So while you stay back to do something and all that. Actually run through it again. What are the things you can actually do to maintain, a beautiful long distance relationship? You see, communication is key. Trust your partner. Planning is key, very essential, and maintaining a positive attitude is key. So, embrace the journey. Embrace the journey of long distance. Except that it's not the person you spend the rest of your life with. But if it's a lifetime thing, why not? I don't see anything wrong with it. For me, some people are opposite. Some people will tell you the best time to date and actually marry is actually within 6 months. Get to know within 6 months if she's the kind of person you would know, she can't hide and all that. But this thing, some people pretend to just get into the marriage, especially if they know the goal of the guy is to get married and settle down. They'll pretend for you, just to do that. Then, as time goes on, you actually now find out that they are not who they say they are. Who are you going to blame in a situation like that? You have nobody to blame but yourself. But you allowed it, you fell for it, So there's a lot, So as you navigate the challenges of long distance, remember love knows no bounds, and the best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. Trust me, it's yet to come. It is yet to stay. It's yet to stay. So me share this story of this person I know. So he's outside the country. I won't call the name of the country to be precise. But he has actually been involved with this girl for a while. Like, he's taking his responsibility the way he ought to, because he at the end will remind that the purpose of this is actually to get married. So it's not bad if I pay your school fees, or I add up to things for even your family members. It's not bad, because the end goal is actually to get married to you. As time goes on, this lady, then she worked out her own admission also to the country where he was, but it didn't work. But they gave her in another country. This guy still added up money and everything for her, so she was able to go travel outside the country. Immediately she got outside the country, they still kept on with their relationship. Then for let me say, after some months, he started noticing changes, like the way she acts and all that. He started noticing changes and tried calling to her attention, like, baby, you're changing and all that, this is not the way you are and all that. He started calling to her attention, But instead of her to get better, she actually grew worse. She grew worse. And then the guy was becoming frustrated. Then the one that now broke the camel's back, she just woke up one morning and she said she's no longer interested in the relationship. This after 8 to 9 months. What happened? Did I do anything wrong there? No, actually, I'm not getting any younger. My parents are pressuring me to get married, and I've seen somebody that is ready. For you now, I don't think you're ready. That's exactly how she told him. The guy was heartbroken. What do you mean you don't think I'm ready? He called back, tried to woo her again, but everything he was trying to know how they like. It was like her mind is already set up. It was later he now found out that, the reason why she actually did that is because the guy is actually boxed up more than him. The guy has more money more than him, so even a family member were like, you'd rather marry this one instead of and be giving us money and all that and taking care of us than to marry this one that is just starting. This one too is just upcoming like you. Forget that he got to wherever he is, because obviously they're not in the same country. I said earlier, the admission she didn't get in this country, she got in another country. So so no matter how much he said he has, that is the main boyfriend now that she wanted to break up with because of this new one. I know he cannot be as wealthy as this guy. These are mother advising her. That's why some mothers it's well, before the guy did everything for where. So no avail, and she said she's no longer interested. This was how she left the guy. It broke his heart. The guy was badly heartbroken for days and all that. But eventually, he moved on. So am I saying long distance relationship don't work? No, it does when you follow essential factors: communication, positive attitude, trust. Don't suspect your partner. Don't take your cue based on assumption. You have not seen anything, but you're already assuming that is what it is. No, don't act like that. Don't act like that. It takes two to tango. And if you feel that you're losing your joy or you're losing your excitement in the relationship, communication is key. Communicate openly to your partner. But what do you think you can do in this relationship to spice it up? I actually feel bored, I'm no longer feeling fulfilled, or I no longer feel that this relationship is growing. The relationship now has a stunted growth. What can we do to improve it? You guys will talk together, be honest and open, talk to each other with respect. Talk to each other with respect. So there's a lot when it comes to long distance relationship. But does it work? Absolutely yes. Have we seen a place where long distance couples actually got married? Yes, it does work. So I hope these tips are able to help you better your relationship, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Are you the long distance relationship type? And if yes, Share with us how you've been able to navigate the distance between you and your partner. Yes, I remain Sophia, your host with the most, and this is Corner Spot. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not yet subscribed to our YouTube channel. Until next time, guys, I'm going to catch you here next time. Keep it locked. Don't go anywhere. Keep watching Corner Sports. Bye.